First, we start by opening the application. On the left panel is the monitor, batch, that shows what is happening. In the right panel, we have the application where we are capturing the data. The application has two fields to search for information. The first one is by typing the product name. The second is by barcode. It can be either of the two. A validation is also included to avoid mandatory fields are not empty. When we type the product name, if this product exists in the database, it will be displayed in the lower panel, all the products that contain this name, with their respective barcode. We can also see on the monitor, on the left side of the screen, the response we get from the database. Once again we test the validation of mandatory fields. The mandatory fields are, the item's name, barcode, purchase date, and store information, radio button checked. Here, for example, I was capturing the information of one of the purchases I made, and I had pending to save. To enter the purchase date, we can do it by typing the data in the input field or choosing the date in the calendar. I prefer to use the calendar. Once again we test the validation of mandatory fields. On the monitor, we can see that the record was saved in the database, record inserted, message. As well as we can see that most of the required fields were also cleared, to avoid duplicity in the capture. The purchase date and store information were left to speed up the capture of the next record. Now we will search by barcode. Same procedure, when we click, the product name, serial no, and category fields are filled in automatically. We only have to enter the price of the product, and the type of taxes, optional. We repeat the procedure with some potatoes. Now we go to the database. Here we have two windows, one for each table. At the moment for being a beta, we will only use two, but we will be extending them to improve the model. In the window on the left, we have information about the stores. Run the query and we obtain the same records that we saw in the application, radio buttons, for the store's information. Let's compare. In the right window, we have the product data. We run the query and we see these results. For example, if we look for the data we just loaded for July 30, 2022, we see that there were 3 records, for a total of 15.91. Thank you for watching.